Welcome. My name is Thomas Hillen, and it's a great pleasure to interview Nadia Loy here.
Thank you.
Nadia is a rising star in mathematical oncology.
You're exaggerating.
I know her for a few years, and she visited me in Edmonton. But before we start, so Nadia, please introduce yourself.
So my name is Nadia Loy. I'm currently a researcher in Politecnico di Torino, and I work in the group of Luigi Preziosi.
So where are you originally from?
So I was born in Florence, so that's where I was raised. Yes.
Why are you not in Florence right now?
No, I'm not in Florence right now. I'm in Turin.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I did my bachelor and master in Florence, and then I also I studied for 1 year in the ENS of Cachan in Paris, and then I came here for my PhD in 2016. Yeah. It's 8 years ago, actually.
It's 8 years ago. Time
Yes,
flies, doesn't it?
Time flies. And we actually met 7 years ago when you came here during
I
your
met
life
you
sabbatical.
there. Yes,
it
that's
was
right.
2017.
That's right. So did you work on cancer modeling already during your PhD?
Yes, I actually started working on cell migration. So more than tumor modeling, I'm more in cell migration, if you know that's a basic mechanism in tumor spread. So yeah, but it was quite by chance maybe, because I decided to come here because I wanted to do something, a PhD in applied mathematics. And actually my supervisor during my master thesis, he suggested me to come here because my master thesis supervisor was Luigi's first PhD student.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm here. So yeah.
In this interview, we talk a lot about Luigi, and this is Luigi Preziosi. He's also faculty member at the Politecnico di Torino, and he was the PhD and postdoc supervisor of Nadia. I also had a chance to interview Luigi for this channel, so subscribe. But now back to Nadia.
So at that time I was studying continuum mechanics. I came here and then he actually suggested me, so he told me they were all working in mathematical biology, cell migration, and then he suggested me several topics. And also among these topics there was kinetic theory, so kinetic models for cell migration.
Right, yeah.
And as I had done my master thesis in kinetic theory for plasmas and gases, then I decided, why not? So it was quite by chance, like the mixture of math bio and kinetic
But
theory.
also a very natural transition, right?
Yeah,
From one to
yeah,
the
it was
other,
quite a
so.
very natural transition,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, nice. So I know you as a very strong mathematician.
Oh, thank you.
Who does all kind of modifications on transport equations, but also applications to cancer. So which of the two excites you more? What would you say?
I would say both, because I like from the application point of view, so in the, if you want, in the cell migration stuff. I really like the fact that with models you can describe the phenomenon, but you can also like investigate phenomena and how they interplay between phenomena, and you can unveil the mechanisms like underlying. So you can actually do experiments with maths. So you don't do it like wet experiments, but you can use an equation to investigate and unveil, so say something on the phenomenon under study. And why in this process, very often you obtain equations that cannot be studied with standard tools, so you need to develop some new methods or to improve the techniques that are already known, but you get a new mathematical challenge. So
I like this a lot, yeah.
Yeah,
I also
that's
think
the thing that I like more.
yeah,
most.
you get a mathematical result, but then you
Yeah.
can also ask, does it actually make sense biologically, right?
Yeah, and the mathematical result that you have, I mean, you have it because like the question arises naturally from what the phenomenon that you are investigating. So in some sense, the mathematical investigation is useful. So it's like directly motivated by the application.
Yeah, oh, wonderful. I like this. But now as you talk about application, so many people say we should work with medical people, medical labs. Do you work with a medical lab?
Well, I tried, I started like last year to collaborate with some physical engineering that are here in Politecnico. So we do with Tommaso Lorenzi, who works here, we do some modeling to help them to engineer tissues.
Yeah. Tissue engineering.
For tissue engineering for vasculogenesis. And so before doing this, or they're performing some experiments in an hospital here in San Luigi. So we are trying with our model to reproduce the experimental results. And these should be, as I told you before, so these models should help us to understand the mechanism that are at the basis of what experimentalists observe.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, very nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nadia, I wanted to ask you, as like a young woman in this area, did you find it easy to enter the area? Did you find any problems just based on gender relations, or did you think you had particular help of certain people?
I was extremely lucky because I work in a healthy environment from many points of view, and also from this point of view, actually, I have never felt like either discriminated or...
Oh, this is great.
No.
Yeah.
So here, like in Politecnico, in Luigi's group, but also like in the whole math department, I haven't been... Yeah, I've never felt any unease or something similar, so it was fine. Of course, this is not true everywhere. So, like my career path hasn't had problems because I'm a woman, but of course, you feel that. So, for example, I don't know. It's always why you are so cute and clever. So. The fact that you are a woman and that you are cute is always like coming.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh,
always.
interesting.
So like
yeah.
Before starting a seminar, it's like, oh, like she's like cute and clever, or this beautiful young mathematician, and why? I mean, you.
Okay, I should remember this when I announce it.
Yeah, but we know each other. But
Yeah.
you know, when like someone that you don't know and maybe who invited you to give a seminar, and that's always the first thing, not just with me, I mean with many like young
this
women,
is disruptive.
it
right?
happens.
Yeah.
So, but why? I mean, you would never say that to a boy, almost
That
never.
doesn't happen to me, no.
No, but I've never, I mean, it may happen, everything may happen, of course, but, so that's always like, the or is like, how is it possible that you're like a girl, cute and also clever, like these
so it's
three
kind of
things
in the background, right?
Yeah, it's always in the background.
Yeah.
Not only for me, I mean, it's quite common. We
Yeah.
all have this sensation. It's a bit like annoying.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's good you bring this up. So this is certainly something we need to work on. Yeah, great. So I think we come to the end. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
No.
So then, thank you very much for your
Thank
interview.
you, Thomas.
It was really nice.